Are you tired of feeling overwhelmed by the constant flood of information? Do you struggle to keep track of all your ideas, projects, and goals? Did you read an interesting article or Instagram post in the past and have trouble finding it again? Well, you're not alone. In today's fast-paced world, our minds are constantly bombarded with new information, and it's easy to get lost in the chaos. Today, we're going to explore the mind-expanding world of building a second brain by Tiago Forte. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly is a second brain? Unlike your biological brain, which can only hold a limited amount of information at a time, a second brain digital system has an unlimited capacity for storing and accessing information. The second brain allows you to offload the burden of remembering little details and ideas onto a reliable digital system, freeing up mental space and reclaiming our attention for creating what truly matters. The 4 steps of the code method. The code method, acronym for Capture, Organize, Distill, and Express, offers a framework for building a second brain. This method not only helps us organize information effectively, but also enhances our understanding of the subjects. To begin, we capture information from various sources, creating a vast library of knowledge that serves as the basis for our second brain. As we organize this information, our minds naturally forge new connections between different concepts and ideas. This process enables us to nurture, develop, and refine ideas over time. Next, by distilling information, we broaden our perspectives and achieve a deeper comprehension of the subjects that truly matter to us. Finally, expressing ourselves and creating content not only allows us to build upon our existing knowledge, but also facilitates sharing and revisiting existing ideas. Let's dive deeper into the code method. Step 1. Capture. Keep what resonates. As we dive into the vast ocean of knowledge, we focus on capturing ideas and materials that resonate with our deepest interests and passions. The sources of knowledge are boundless. External sources such as books, articles, videos, podcasts, all hold treasures waiting to be discovered. But don't forget that internal reflections and insights are just as valuable. The key to effective learning lies in filtering the worthiness of the information we encounter. Our second brain must remain focused and purposeful. So let's consider the following questions when capturing information. Does it inspire me? Is it useful? Is it personal? Is it surprising? We prioritize knowledge aligned with our goals, personal growth, and interests. Seeking valuable insights and fresh perspectives, we embrace ideas that challenge our thinking and understanding. The aim is to acquire practical knowledge with immediate or future applications, ensuring its usefulness both now and in the long term. Our goal is to curate meaningful and relevant knowledge, prioritizing quality over quantity, rather than accumulating every piece of information. However, it is important to be curious and allocate time daily for further reading and expanding our horizons. To capture and organize this wealth of knowledge, we can utilize tools such as Google Drive, Apple Notes, or Notion. These digital companions will assist us in capturing, categorizing, and retrieving information effortlessly, ensuring that our second brain remains an invaluable resource. But don't get caught up on finding the perfect app to use. It's how we use it that makes a difference. Step 2. Organize. Save for actionability. So, we have captured plenty of valuable information in PDFs or images, but only to find it scattered in the default download or document folders on our computers. How can we organize this information for easier future reference? That's where the Para system comes in. The Para system is an organizational method for all your collected information, regardless of its purpose, length, source, or time of capture. Instead, it focuses on how actionable the information is. Para stands for Projects, Areas, Resources, and Archives. Let's discuss each one in detail. The Para system. P for Projects. The book recommends organizing information based on the projects in your life and its purposes. For example, if we have a home renovation and a work presentation that we are working on, we can create subfolders called Home Renovation and Work Presentation under the main folder, Projects. Any information from the sources related to home renovation and work presentation that was previously collected can be stored in their respective folders, making it easier to take action on the projects. A for Area. While projects have shorter time frames and may have due dates, areas represent responsibilities that align with various aspects of your life, such as health, education, and finances. For example, if you find an interesting article or video about finances and want to save it for future reference, you can save it into a subfolder called Finances under the main Areas folder. The key is to keep it simple and consistently organize information into the appropriate subfolders, as these require long-term upkeeping. R for Resources. Resources include special interests, topics, or hobbies that you are curious about learning, such as language learning or playing the guitar. Similar to the previous steps, you can organize the captured information by saving it as subfolders. For instance, you can create a subfolder called Learning French or How to Play a Guitar under the main Resources folder. While much of the collected information may not be immediately useful, it serves as a valuable library of information and knowledge that can be referenced in the future for your projects or areas of life. A for Archive. Lastly, archives serve as a digital vault for inactive information that you may need to revisit later. This includes completed or canceled projects, areas that no longer align with your current life, or resources that have lost their relevance. Maintaining a well-organized archive allows you to preserve valuable insights and resources while keeping your active workspace focused and clutter-free. By employing the PARA system and organizing your information into projects, areas, resources, and archives, you create a structured framework for managing your digital knowledge. This approach allows for efficient navigation, easy retrieval of information, and ensures that your second brain remains organized and optimized for productivity and personal growth. Step 3. Distill. Find the essence. Now that you've captured and organized the information into the folders, how do you refine it so it's easier for your future self to interpret it when needed? This is when you need to distill to extract the essence of the information. Rather than attempting to distill everything at once, Tiago introduces an approach called progressive summarization that employs a layered method of summarizing information. The 4-layer pyramid of progressive summarization enhances the discoverability of your notes. Each layer builds upon the previous one. 1. Captured notes. At the foundation of the pyramid are the notes you captured. These notes can be a small chunk of a longer article or source material. 2. Bolded passages. In the second layer, you review your captured notes and bold the main points or core ideas. 3. Highlighted passages. The third layer involves highlighting or underlining a few sentences that represent the core message of the original source. 4. Executive summary. The top layer of the pyramid is the executive summary, where you summarize key takeaways in your own words, presented in bullet points. This makes it easier for your future self to interpret and remember the message accurately. Whether you have a short moment and need a quick overview, or have more time for a thorough read-through, this distilling technique offers you the flexibility of discovering and interpreting information in various ways. Step 4. Express. Show your work. No matter how much knowledge, ideas, and thoughts we gather, they hold little value if we selfishly hoard them without sharing. As time passes and our focus shifts, the memory of our newly acquired knowledge diminishes if we don't continue to build on it. The final step of the code method, Express, reinforces our understanding of a subject and enables us to make creative and practical use of the information. Expressing our ideas can take various forms, such as writing an article, creating a video, hosting a podcast or a presentation, or renovating a kitchen. Regardless of size, duration, or the format, the essence is sharing the information amongst the community. There you have it. Building a Second Brain by Tiago Forte offers practical tools and techniques to offload information to our external second brain, freeing up mental space for creativity and higher-level thinking. It allows us to feel less overwhelmed, anxious, and stressed, ultimately allowing our minds to focus on what truly matters. Thank you for spending time with us. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more content like this, subscribe to our channel.